Let's do some trading in tech with Alan Nuckman, Chief Market Strategist at BullseyeOption.com. Jumping into the convo here this morning. A lot of green, Alan. I know you like that.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on tech, and we had a nice breakout of this flag pattern to the upside. If you look at technology, it's leading the way once again. We're 20% off the top, and we're 20% off the bottom, but it has been the leader in the last couple of weeks and months. And let's look at the big boys. Microsoft, Apple, doing very, very well.
Solid start here this week. You think this market needs to get some real confirmation that it's past the bank situation, or it's a short week? Is that 4 days? Is that a holiday shortened week there?
4,000. Just keep an eye on 4,000 in the S&P. And we had another positive week last week, so that's 2 positive weeks. So let's remember, we're significantly above where the bank crisis, I guess if you want to call it a crisis.
I'm going with panic.
It was for a couple of banks. Yeah, I would say a panic, where that started. But let's look at where the VIX is. Realize the VIX is unchanged in the last 52 weeks. We're down at the 20 level. I mean, you got to look at the price. I know we always talk about emotion and concerns. And my friend Ben, I'll get back to tech. I have to address my friend Ben. Crude prices being low are not both bad and good for stocks. And I think that's the way he's positioning. And I look at that as very much a positive. The Fed's got the results they wanted. They knocked crude oil down, and it's remained down on the mat, and that's the number one inflation driver. We haven't seen any bump in that just yet.
Sure. Well, he's looking if the thing rips back. If WTS starts surging, catches up to our Bob a little bit. But I guess you'd argue we got some breathing room.
We got a lot of room, and even at 100, let's remember where we were from 2011 to 2015. Crude oil was above 100, and the stock market went absolutely positively straight up. So True. It's about perspective. All right, let's get back to tech.
Let's talk about it.
The NDX has been stuck between 11,000 and 13,000 for 6 months now. We're right at that 13,000. A breakout of that sends tech back to 15,000. So I like the setup. The stock that I'm looking at here is Juniper. It's trading around 33. It's seen some leverage buying, and it's been kind of stuck in a range here between 25 and 35. And then here in the last few months, between 30 and 35, a breakout of that range sends it to about 40.
All right, so 33 right now, trying to get to a multi-month high. You're buying some in-the-money calls, letting this thing run?
That's the deal. So I'm looking at the 30 calls. 30 is also the 200-day moving average. So I'm looking at the July 30 calls are trading for about 4. So they're $3 in the money. They have about 4 months of time for development. And if we get to that 40 level, this option's going to gain 100%. I also want to mention something about this stock. It made its lows on October 13th. That was the same low in the S&P. And that's when we saw bullish divergence in both, meaning we saw new lows, but not new highs in implied volatility, and it's been straight up since. So that's one of the things I look for, and I love the risk reward in this setup.
Okay, so buying the 30 strike, looking for Juniper to keep it going. And I guess if we get through that $34 level, the 38 high seems like it's kind of close. It's not too far away.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So again, it's about risk reward. It's harder to identify good risk reward situations after the market has made a major run, and so technology has been leading the way. We've talked about, I think, Cisco, Intel. A lot of these stocks are starting to nudge towards their multi-month top. And I don't know what the catalyst is, and it doesn't really matter what the catalyst is, but whatever causes an upside breakout is going to benefit everybody.
Okay. Looking for breakout, looking for highs in Juniper. All right, Alan Nuckman. Appreciate it, sir. Thanks for the macro thoughts as well.
Thank you.
Chief Market Strategist at BullseyeOption.com. Looking for some upside in a networking play that has been trying to push to multi-month levels here. When we come back, let's talk about an asset that's trading at multi-year highs. We'll discuss gold with an ETF pro, taking a look at a few ways to trade the asset as it's been on the run here.